and welcome to the Markham Minute. I'm Misty Markham, and today we're serving up bite-sized bursts of brilliance. We're talking sponsorship, 6 strategies for successful sponsorship, to be exact. And I'm joined by my buddy, a sponsorship expert, a nonprofit warrior, and seasoned benefit auction specialist, Michael Faith. Hi, Michael.
Hey, Misty, so good to be here with you. I absolutely love talking about sponsorship. It's one of my favorite things because it's all about relationships. It's about building them, maintaining them, and deepening them, just like any kind of development work. Relationships are always going to be the core of successful sponsorship strategies.
100%. And you're always so good at that. The more you get to know people and what motivates them, the easier finding sponsors really is. And it is so key.
Yes. So we could both probably list dozens of potential sponsors, and I think a lot of our nonprofit partners can too. I think the tricky part, though, is finding the ones who share your values, right? And who believe in what you're doing, and then inviting them to be a part of that work. That's what true partnership is about.
Absolutely. So identify potential sponsors whose values aligns with yours. Strategy
Yes.
2. I love it.
So value alignment is going to be really important because it's benefiting the sponsor and the nonprofit over time. That's what's going to lead to long-term success of that relationship. So let's talk about strategy number 3. Considering the state of the economy right now, that's going to impact what kinds of sponsorships are available, what's floating around there in terms of dollars right now in our community.
Absolutely. And it's totally impacting ours right now. In fact, we are noticing a decrease in sponsorship across the board, about 10 to 15% this year. It's not great news. How could we remedy it?
Well, I think in times like this, we can only focus on what we can control, right? And so you can control the narrative about the great work that you're doing. You can demonstrate your impact with data and social proof, and be sure that you're communicating that when you are reaching out to your potential partners.
Amen. And that will help you stand out, which
Right.
is strategy 5.
Right. So let's say you do find a potential sponsor, one who shares your values. Now it's your job, your opportunity really to highlight those shared values and how they pertain to the work you're doing and what a sponsorship would mean in terms of continuing and expanding that work, right? So it's inviting that potential sponsor to make a difference, which is really at the heart of this kind of partnership that we're talking about. It's about relational partnerships and sponsorships and not transactional.
Great advice, Michael. And finally, let's talk sponsor packet strategy 6. Add a personal touch for sure and
Right.
include data and statistics, to prove your impact, because you're inviting sponsors to be a part of that impact and you really want them to be able to see that real measurable difference. So please, no cookie cutter sponsor packets.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of cookies are delicious, but they're not for your sponsor packet, right? You want to, the packet's one part of your conversation. It's not the entire conversation. And hopefully you are having conversations way before you are sending a proposal. And you want to reflect those conversations in the proposal. And, since you are leading with your values, and if they are aligning with the sponsor, hopefully it's an offer they can't refuse.
Yes, I'll cross my fingers to that.
Right.
And with that, Michael, we've just wrapped the Markham Minute. Thank you
All
for
right.
being with us today.
My pleasure. Always happy to chat sponsorships with you.
For more, folks, watch our new fashion sponsor strategies webinar. We'll go into depth on all 6 of these suggestions and hopefully improve your sponsorship success. Till then, happy fundraising and make sure you never miss a Markham Minute.